You brought up something earlier that I want to touch on real quick. You said, this is a great point for our Christian brothers and sisters who says that this is the Torah done away with. The yoke is the Torah done away with, and that then the apostles give the 4 commands to the Gentiles. How do Christian apologists reconcile that with the fact that there's obviously more than 4 commands?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Keener, maybe he doesn't talk about that.
But I mean, if there was only 4 commandments that needed to be kept by the Gentiles, and that's what most Christian people are saying, is that these are the 4 commandments that need to be kept by the Gentiles. Well, what about things like loving your father and your mother, honoring your father and mother, and not lying, not stealing, all these things? I mean, they might say that's part of the moral aspect of the Torah, but then Acts 15 is not talking about 4 laws given to the Gentiles, right?
Right.
In that case, Acts 15 must be talking about something else, because Acts 15 would have to then say, oh, for the Gentiles, let's give them the moral aspects of the Torah, which obviously we've argued many times on this show is not a valid way to break the Torah up into 3 different classes like that. But the point is that I don't know how you would. I mean, I got to ask somebody that now.
Good question.
Right.
There was FFOZ did have an article somewhere about that that there was more than 7.
Yeah, this doesn't even have 7; it has 4.
Yeah, I know. They talk about how it's bigger than, like, the obligation to Gentile disciples of Yeshua is bigger than the Noahide laws, but less than Orthodox Jews. It's like somewhere in between.
To me, that's people trying to make their theology fit into the Bible instead of
they want to privilege an ideology of Jewish difference that is encoded in social practice. That there's a social difference. There's a group. The Jews meet here and do these things. The Gentiles meet somewhere else and do other things, and they can talk. They can meet together and stuff like that. But there's a gap between them. Then you can't. The only way across the gap is for a Gentile to convert and come over according to the terms of the Jewish group, adopt their stringencies, their rules for becoming one of them, and then that's how you cross that gap. And there's no other way to cross the gap.